Hi, my name is Natalie McGill, and I am with Capital Agency Insurance. I am here today with my colleague, Brian Rober, and we are here to answer some frequently asked questions about the agency, about insurance, and we're really excited to get into those. So, are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Number one question that we get asked all the time is, CapFed does insurance. When did that happen?
About 75 years ago. We've been around a long time. We like to joke around here, you can't sell a secret. So I'm happy for this opportunity to get the word out that we do exist, and we're here to help with your insurance needs.
That's right. Been around a long time. We've been helping Capital Federal customers and just members of our community. So you don't need to necessarily be a CapFed customer to be a Capital Agency customer. But naturally, because of our very strong relationship with the bank, that's where most of our customers do come from.
Yeah, and that's an important relationship between CapFed and Capital Agency. The bank, on that side, they can help you save and grow your assets. On the agency side, Capital Agency, we can help you protect your assets.
That's right. And we have a myriad of insurance products that enable us to do that.
That's right. If it matters to you, we can insure it.
Yes. That sort of segues into another frequently asked question that we get all the time. So we are a department of Capital Federal. We are the insurance arm of Capital Federal, but we are an independent agency as well. So what is an independent agency? Can you kind of explain what that means to our customers?
Absolutely. So as independent agents, that means that we're contracted with a multitude of carriers, and we can take that shopping responsibility away from our clients. We can do that heavy lifting for them and help them find the carrier and the product that's right for them.
That's right. Even though it's super fun to shop for insurance. I know everybody loves to spend their hard-earned time surfing the internet looking for the best rate. But
that's why we're here.
That's right. That's right. I did mention that we are the insurance arm of Capital Federal, which seems kind of like a weird thing to say. So I kind of want to take a minute to explain what that means to us. So we are an actual department of the bank. We are under the same umbrella as all the rest of the bank departments. We just happen to sell insurance and not banking products. So there's sort of an important distinction there. Some agencies owned by other financial institutions are subsidiaries or affiliates. And we've made the choice to stay under the parent company because we are that ingrained as members of the CapFed team. So each Capital Agency employee is actually a Capital Federal employee. So now we actually have a video question from one of CapFed's employees. Let's go ahead and hear that.
Hi. My insurance costs increased a huge amount recently, and everyone I talk to says the same. What's up with that?
Brian, what's up with that?
I wish I had an easy answer. No one wants to feel sorry for the insurance industry, myself included, but the carriers have been losing money the last few years, and so they are passing along that in the form of rate increases, and it's a nationwide issue that we're all dealing with.
Can you elaborate more for our listeners about why the insurance companies are losing money?
Absolutely. Inflation is a major factor, but I would also say the volume of storms. The 10-year average in the United States has been about 8 large weather events per year. In 2023, it was 28 events. So the problems are getting worse, particularly here in the Midwest. What we're seeing is age restrictions on roofs. Mm-hmm. I might consider an 11-year-old roof relatively new.
I think most people would.
Exactly. Several of our carriers won't take a roof that's over 10 years old as new business. Another thing that we're seeing is increased requirements for deductibles. So again, here in the Midwest, wind and hail is by far the number one cause of claims. And a reaction to that that the industry is taking is requiring deductibles of $5,000 or more for the peril of wind and hail.
Yeah, it's changed a lot since we started.
Absolutely.
Let's see, moving on to another question here. what kind of insurance is it that we sell? Now that everybody knows that we actually sell it.
My answer to that is yes.
Yes.
If it's important to you, we offer coverage for it.
Yes.
So we've got auto and home, life, health. We help with Medicare-related products, even long-term care and disability.
Yep. Don't leave out your bread and butter, which is our commercial insurance.
Absolutely, yeah. How quickly I forget.
Yes. So any kind of business, we can find a market for them, large, small.
We make insuring your business our business. Whatever you have, we can help get coverage.
Yeah. Another question that we get asked is, what carriers do you represent? If I come to you, a capital agency, who are you going to protect my assets with? For us, it's important that the carriers that we partner with are strong. So we're not going to contract with carriers that are not AM Best rated, A or better. So their financial stability is important to us, just as it is to our customers. Reputationally, it's the most important thing that we have is our reputation and the bank's reputation. So when we are vetting carriers to bring onto our roster, we consider a multitude of factors, but we're not going to bring on anybody that's not going to be here tomorrow for us.
Absolutely. None of us would represent any carrier that we would not be comfortable having our own policies with.
Exactly. And our next question is another video question, and this one comes to us from Suzanne.
Where can I find Capital Agency, and who can I talk to for a complete review of all of my policies?
Well, that's a great question. So you can reach us anywhere you can find CapFed. So we're available through our website. We're available via email. We do have a toll-free 800 number that rings to all of our locations. And so that's the long answer to that. But physically, our agents are in all of our CapFed regions. So we do have a presence in Wichita. We are in Topeka, Lawrence, the Kansas City metro area, and we have a representative in Liberty as well.
Yeah, and feel free to call, email, reach out in any way. We've got a stellar group of account managers and account executives. So we're happy to review policies at any time.
Yep. And another thing that's unique about our agency in this space is that every single employee of the agency is a licensed insurance agent. So whether they're on the sales side or the service side or management or else, we're all licensed. We're all happy to help with anything that you need. And our next video question is from Jeff.
My teenage driver has had a few incidents. That's made my car insurance costs rise. Is there anything I can do to slow down the increases?
Brian.
I don't have a good answer for that, unfortunately. I will say that many carriers have introduced telematics. And that's an app that you can download on your phone that monitors and scores your driving activity. If you want to bet on yourself and bet on your teen driver, in exchange for using that app, you can get an immediate discount on your policy. If you as a family score well as drivers, you'll get a discount going forward. But that is a gamble.
It is a gamble. I will say that when I have a customer call in and they're adding a new teenage driver to their policy, I would say this is a requirement of you being able to drive in our household.
Yeah.
Because it's not only going to potentially save you on some premium, it's a little window into their driving habits.
Yeah.
So with some of our carriers, their telematics is sophisticated enough to pick up on distracted driving.
Yeah.
So if they pick up their phone at any point during that drive that they're taking, that app is going to log them being on their phone. So it is a nice tool and a way it's the one way that you really can control your rate.
Yeah.
Not based on just the actuaries and their ivory towers setting rate.
Exactly. Well, you're betting on yourself. If I'm a good driver, you're going to get a bigger discount. I do want to pivot on that question just a little bit because I know the intent was how do I save money with a teen driver? I would say that's a critical point in your insurance journey that you might want to consider an umbrella policy. You want to increase your liability coverage. It's an unfortunate fact, but many teenage drivers do have accidents. and that can impact or will impact the parents and their insurance. So instead of possibly looking for the absolute savings, which we understand, you might want to increase your coverage at that time, and you can do that inexpensively.
Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. And then, not to make this answer a complete, bibliography on insuring teenage drivers, you can stack discounts for those teenagers. So if they're incident free, so if you've already got a speeding ticket, this may not apply, but if you're incident free, you do qualify for a good student discount. So if they have a B average or better, they can get a discount on insurance there. If they've taken driver's ed or a defensive driving course, there's another discount.
Yeah.
So as long as they stay incident free, having those discounts lined up are sort of your best defense against that inevitable hike in your rate.
Well, and keep your agent informed. If your child is away at college, that could result in savings on your policy. So, it always helps to be in conversation with your agent so we know what's going on with your family.
You can reach us pretty much anywhere you can find Capital Federal. You can stop into your local branch. You can give our 800 number a call or find us on the website or on social, or you can click on the links below.